Greetings everybody, I am Manasee Mishra and I shall be speaking about advancing justice in HPSR by engaging with elites and by navigating ethical minefields using qualitative research. My first two slides will be on engagement with the elites. The subsequent two slides shall be on navigating the ethical minefields and how do we do that using qualitative research methodology. Inequity is ingrained within and across countries and often dates back to centuries. Elites dominate the field of HPSR within countries and in international fora. These elites are drawn from privileged social groups of the countries, middle and upper classes, males, whites in racially stratified societies, upper castes in the Indian subcontinent and in the Indian diaspora. Such privileged social groups have often disproportionately benefited from processes such as colonialism, industrialization, and nation building. Spread of modern education and professionalization of services are notable ways by which members of privileged social groups have benefited in different countries. And members of disadvantaged social groups in these countries are the subalterns, not only in those countries but also internationally. How do we engage with the elites given such a backdrop? Social justice is to be advanced in such an iniquitous HPSR terrain. We need to recognize at the outset that the HPSR terrain is iniquitous. Elites need to be engaged with and in fact become allies in initiatives to promote social justice. But social justice initiatives threaten deeply entrenched societal privileges that the elites enjoy. There are other challenges too. The local context matters. One has to be very cognizant of the local context. We need to bring in the intersectionality lens to understand how is it that some members of the privileged social groups emerge as elites. Unconventional HPSR actors may have to be taken on board. Elites, by virtue of the position they occupy, may be the gatekeepers in social justice initiatives, well entrenched and gatekeepers. They are likely to feel threatened by such initiatives. Engagement with elites has to be a mature exercise at reconfiguring societies. We need to recognize the powerful positions they hold, very well entrenched nature, their gatekeeping functions, and ally with them in a very mature way to reconfigure societies and make HPSR more just. The second part of my presentation is on navigating ethical minefields using qualitative research methodology. Social justice initiatives recognize and seek to address power imbalances. That's the nature of social justice initiatives. They recognize very power imbalances in society and they seek to address. Justice advancement in HPSR has to chip away at structures and processes, and there are already efforts in this regard. Qualitative research is a useful methodological approach in HPSR. Ethical principles can get severely compromised if power structures are not taken cognizance of, including cardinal ethical principles. For instance, elites in HPSR can be the gatekeepers in research on health policies and systems. They determine the agenda and who shall have a seat at the table. As a result, societal inequities can get perpetuated. And if societal inequities are getting perpetuated, there is a compromise with ethical principle of justice. There can be other ethical minefields as well. My last content slide. How do we navigate ethical minefields given such a context? Established tenets in qualitative research can help in advancing justice. Reflexibility and triangulation, for example, help in recognizing societal power structures and their effects. Participatory methods, which are fairly used in HPSR, they can be very uplifting, socially uplifting, if power play in structures and processes are recognized and mitigated. For instance, engaging with subalterns and highlighting their perspectives using participatory method can advance social justice. And the ethical principle of beneficence can be actively advanced through the skillful use of qualitative research in HPSR. The skillful use of qualitative research methodology can advance the ethical principle of beneficence, and justice can be attained, or we can be closer to the goal of social justice by skillfully using qualitative research methodology in HPSR. These are the couple of points I wanted to make. Hope you find it useful. Thank you so much.